All right, people. We got a good one. Hot Facts has got some things to talk about. You can see the title. Oh, and before we start, people, you're watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese. Welcome to the show. Today, we're not going to be talking about gig work at all. At all. We're going to be talking about some real stuff, some real talk. And if you decide to go on StreamYard, you have to mute the YouTube so it's not playing. You have to mute that in the background. And when you go on StreamYard, you can go in, but don't go in on this episode. Don't go in. I'll tell you when to go in. Don't go in on this. I'm about to fire off. So no, you ain't finna take no shots because I'm talking. So you have to mute that one, and then you go on to the StreamYard. And people, I'm doing this on it's a little bit different. The one right here. Okay. I'm using StreamYard, but my other one, I told you guys how I like to utilize it for free. My other one only has an hour and 35 minutes left before, my 20 hours resets. So I use my other email account that I use my Hot Fact with, and I have another 20 hours right here. So I'm using that one. So on this one, TFT is not the co-host. On this one, my wife is the co-host. So TFT, you have to click the link to click in on this one, but not the other one, and vice versa for her on the other one too. But that's that there. I gotta go ahead and let you guys know. For those of you who don't know, my name is Hot Facts. I speak hot facts. I give truth. I give everything, and I am a news channel. I came in here to be a news channel, and that is what I do. So I'm getting, and I'm gonna use words of some people, or how some people say those other people out there are certain individuals. Let's go over what a news channel is. Oh, it's that one? Okay. There a car behind me? No, I'm just gonna. Where's it going to once you get it? Oh, it's going from there to Irish? Oh, okay. 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 No, don't take that one. Don't take that one. Don't take that one. Don't take that one. That's gonna have a that's gonna be all the way wild. Hit the pause on that really quick. Yeah. So certain individuals is what Real Talk with Roy likes to use when he speaks. And I want to go over what a news chat channel is and what it does. It can be a private or a public entity. It's a way for information and communication to be presented to the masses of people out in any area, whether it be a small province or a large nation. That is what a news channel does. A news channel also goes out there, and anything that is able to be seen by the public can be used to report on and to give opinions on, whether it be TikTok, in person, whether it be anything that you may do. Real Talk with Roy seems to have a problem and brings me up consistently. And he says, well, certain individuals that do things like that and clip and do things, I just won't unblock them and do all this stuff. But him and Flex block each other all day, every day. I don't know what's up with that, but that's what they do. He says, and he was just had a little live, a quick live earlier. It said it was Ricky Knight. Coincidentally, I asked about Ricky Knight. He was up there. Sam Lee was up there. Your driver Kim was up there, and Roy. And here's the issue. Real Talk with Roy says that if you're gonna do the childish things that Reese does and all this other stuff by clipping, but then you talk crap about Reese, he's talking about Thunder, saying that Thunder talks crap about me and all this stuff, but yet he goes and clips and does everything else. You know what? Here's where Hot Facts is gonna defend Thunder on this one. Here's where HotFacts, before I run into the store, here is where HotFacts is going to defend Thunder. We know that Thunder came in here with Eli, right? Okay. Thunder came in with Eli. And when I called him an obsessor and everything else, he said no. He said, I do reaction videos to Eli. I watch it, then I clip it, I put it up. I do a reaction to the live when I rewatch it, and then he puts up little clips, and then he does that also. So with that being said, Thunder has not came into the space and lied about what he actually does. He did not do that at all. He actually does that. Real Talk with Roy has an issue because he sees Thunder going and putting up, he says, clips after people are speaking. And he says, if you're going to do the childish things that Reese does, and I know Reese is watching, and, you know, those individuals that do that, we shouldn't be able to have to wake up the next morning and then see us in our conversation be put up in a post or in a video. Roy, I got something to say with you. You so big and bad about what you do, about how you say what you want to say and you stand on what you say. If you stand on what you say, why can't you say it? Just like how people get caught. You were on the most outrageous delivery drivers caught in the U.S. out there, the most outrageous. If you do it, stand on it. People are going to put a video up. Somebody else could have just clicked on live, saw what you guys were talking about, and then did that. Happened to see it was you and tagged you in it. What would you say about that? Well, this individual put me up there. If you stand on what you say you stand on, why are you mad that someone is showing the actual footage? And Thunder, I like this about what you did. You're showing the actual video without chopping it and editing it. You're showing the actual clip of what was said. And if that's what you said, Roy, why are you upset that they're going to share it with more people? If you stand on what you say, why are you ashamed and getting mad if people are sharing what you say? You can't say, hey, I want to say what I say, but don't let nobody else know. It's not for them. But I'm just going to say it publicly so the whole world can see. That don't make sense. That don't make sense. I'll be right back here. Now, Roy, I want all y'all to give some thumbs up because I know y'all. I know a lot of y'all would like to say this, you know, to Roy and about Roy. My man says that. Then he said, and the people that say they won't clip and then you'll still see it up there. You know, I just won't have those people on and stuff like this. Roy, it don't matter if you tell someone, like when you told me, Reese, don't clip any of this. I didn't do it because I was like, let me let Roy see that anyone can do it, and somebody else did. So I put them up, and you're like, well, I'll give strikes if you clip this and this and that. You are saying it publicly. If you don't want it to be said publicly, why don't you make the video private? So then, if it's private, nobody else is going to be listening to what you got to say. Like, that's kind of flexish, flex-ish right there, Roy. Flex says he was telling me, like, that's like, Roy, you're putting yourself into the don't tag me category, but you said that, Reese, I'm glad you told them no, you were not going to stop tagging them because you are. You said, I'm glad you said that. Well, you can't get mad if people are publicly and they are allowed to, make anyone can make an opinion based off of the things that you have said if the video is up there. Anyone can. So if you allow me and you tell people that, hey, Reese can tag you all he wants. Why are you mad because he's tagging you? He can tag you all he wants. So you get mad putting up another live stream. Oh, Thunder went ahead and put up, and Thunder, and I watched the stuff. He went to Texas law and everything else, and Texas is doing some things, on how they're going against the federal government and our Constitution. That's what Texas does. That's what they do. Okay? That's what Texas does. That's what they do. Immigration is illegal in Texas. Texas does exactly what Texas does. And you can't get mad at him because he's bringing up certain facts, okay? That he's bringing up certain facts. But the facts he's bringing up, they're actual facts. And the only difference is about that stuff is you're like, well, within a certain week frame, but Texas is still doing their own thing. And here's where Flex hops in on this. Everybody knows Flex and Reese. We don't race bait. We don't talk about politics. We don't do any of that stuff over here. But he appeared on my channel doing it a couple times. But on his channel, they were speaking about abortion. They were speaking about rape. They were speaking about taxes, left and right, Democratic, Republican, conservative, liberal. All of a sudden, Flex allowed that to all the way be over there, and this is how it all started. Flex, you're a hypocrite too. That's why Roy said, and I have it on the screen recording also, Roy said, now, Flex, are you sure we can be having this? And Ricky said, oh, my bad. Oh, my bad, Flex. Oh, yeah, because you say you don't allow that. I would like to know, because watching my show with the Eli and everything else, we talk about this stuff. All of a sudden, Flex is A-okay with politics. And then, as you notice, Flex really don't know nothing about anything, because when he was quiet and they said, well, what do you think, Flex? It was like, well, he don't know much about America. That's what it is. That's why he don't want to talk about the stuff. He don't know much about the place he actually lives in and the rights he actually has. But you brought Thunder in. Roy's upset. You brought him in. He explained it. Ricky said, well, how did Thunder come? And I said, I've said it myself. Thunder came in because Flex had a crush on Eli because of Pedro. Thunder saw that Flex was talking about Eli, same with Tammy and them. That's how it came on in. But Thunder, while coming in, has also said that I do reactions to Eli, and I have my other community, but I do reactions to Eli live, and I do the videos, and I do reactions. So if he's telling you that he does reactions and he puts them up there, how are you going to be mad that a person has a reaction channel and he's doing a reaction about something that you said? And since it is fair use and he's giving information on with feedback about what he's saying, how are you upset and then say, well, I will not be going up on your channel. If you're up there on the panel, I will not be up there because I don't want my stuff to be clipped. Roy, You do a live stream once a week. I can go back to all your live streams right now, take out what I want, get your ideas and thoughts on things, put them on a video, and then react to it just like that, the same way how I just did Pedro, the same way how I do everything. I'm a news channel. And for those of you who don't know what a news channel does, you guys are not that smart. And if you claim to be as smart as you are about your rights and free speech and all this other stuff, but you saying that you can't be a news channel because we don't accept you, I don't care if you don't accept me. That's why I got more views and people watch, because I am the official news. And in this gig community and everywhere else on what I do, if I report on it, it's real. I don't report nothing fake. Nothing. So if you don't understand that, you don't understand. But please quit saying that it's childish and all these other things. You being up there talking about something that we can actually do as a United States citizen, be free on how you speak. You should not be mad about us being able to have reactions and have opinions based upon what you said. If you don't want it to be said, don't talk. I'll be right back. Let's hold that thought. All right now. And I'm pretty sure Roy is watching. And Roy said, if I'm gonna have a debate, then I don't want to have my stuff clip. We have comments there. Emilia, can you go down the comments so I can respond to some of these?
On the up and up, can you make a video about your time on Family Feud? Was it fun? Did your family win?
Oh, you want me to do it? Oh, it's crazy. Look. All right. I'm going to take a pause and talk about this really quick before I get into Roy. All right. So my Family Feud episode is, you can go on the iMob, the IMOB or iMod, the thing there, or go to the Family Feud, the Game Show Network, thing, and you'll search under the host of John O'Hurley, Mr. Peterman from Seinfeld. John O'Hurley was my host. It's the Reese family versus McKay, MCKAY. We went against that family. Coincidentally, it was a Hurricane Katrina family. How we got on there, I'll go ahead and talk about it. How we actually got on there. My dad, my dad was on the Newlywed Game with my mom and my uncle Marvin and Auntie Elaine, and they appeared on some other shows. My cousin Monica won The Price is Right. So my dad said, well, let's try to get us on the Family Feud because we watch it as a family all the time. And so my dad went ahead, did what they said from the TV, did it all. And we got the audition. They had certain rules that you had to follow. If you did not follow the rules, you were not going to get to the next step. So it was myself, well, my dad, myself, my sister, um, my aunt Irene, and cousin Pam. And so we got there. When I got there, coincidentally, the people that walk you from studio to studio from Buena Park High School was one of the statisticians there. And I heard Reese. I turned around and my dad turned around too. He was like, who's saying Reese? We turned around and it's the statistician for the basketball stats there. And they said, yeah, you guys are here. Like yeah, my dad did all. And they were like, okay, look, I'm gonna make sure we get you guys in. Went all the way, went on up, did the thing. We went up against the family. The first set of questions went through. The second set they had to throw out because it was name something you don't want to happen while being on the airplane. And like the obvious, like pilot fall asleep and all that stuff was not on the list. So they had to take that thing out. We had to do the next round. We won the first round. We won the second round. Okay. When it got to triple money, the question was name something that you can buy by the foot. So they went first and they got no, we went first and we did the pizza slice, the ruler, Subway sandwich, a shoe. We did all of that. All that stuff was up there. There was one more thing left. So we don't know what it is. It gets down and no, they don't know what it is. It went from them. We're huddled up. And my dad is like, well, you can buy like rope or like a water hose by the foot. And my aunt was like, yeah, but when I go and buy like fabric and yarn, you buy the fabric and yarn by the foot. So after our huddle up, we get up there and my dad's the captain. I'm the last one. I didn't get a chance to go hit the button because I was trying to be like, look, I'm gonna anchor us in, and it's gonna be me and my dad doing fast money. We was up killing them. John O'Hurley says the reason say fabric and yarn. They got the triple money. They won the whole thing, and it was a good experience. We got invited back to actually do one of the tournaments, but it's the same process. If we were like an alternate family, all the families showed up, so we weren't able to actually do the tournament. But our family did so well that they invited us back. But we lost, and coincidentally, it was a Hurricane Katrina family, and they lost their home and everything else. So they won. I think they won 3 times in a row. So they were able to get some money. When you win on Family Feud, you don't get the money till a whole year after you actually win the show. So just to let you guys know that you don't just walk off and they give you a check. You have to wait a whole year, and then whoever is on the show, then they split it and divvy it up and give it to whoever was participating. If someone don't claim their stuff, then it goes divvied up into whatever else it is. But we lost by that, and I wasn't so mad because while I was working at AARP, I was in charge of the Hurricane Katrina project. Okay, and I was the person that had to get all their AARP and medical benefits and everything sorted out and set and send them to their brand new addresses. So, it was a fun experience. That was fun. Also, back in when the real world was in Hollywood, I was the first alternate. I was almost on the show. If one more person would have got kicked off, I was gonna be on the show. And we were getting ready to go too, and nobody else got kicked off. But now I'm back to Roy. Thunder said, and I see it, but I can't read it because there's the glare.
Well said, Robert. I am in part a reaction channel. My banner has showed that from day one. LOL.
Yeah, and the reason why I wanted to put that out there because I know Real Talk with Roy watches on YouTube and he watches reaction videos. He watches videos of people breaking into houses and stuff and they get caught and someone's doing a reaction on it. So you're saying that the people can't do reactions about anything. Or more importantly, people, you cannot do a reaction about Real Talk with Roy. It is against the law. So just like, Roy was up there with Your Driver Ken. Your Driver Ken is the one that went up there and shared the clip as a joke and a surprise that Bob Bradley got to Lisa Surley that got Roy fired. Now, he was up there with Your Driver Ken, and Your Driver Ken didn't react. He played it as a video, but he was up there on the panel chilling and talking. And George R. Ken said, I ain't got nothing wrong with Reese. We can talk about some real stuff. All right. When I put the video up of Domino's delivery driver, what happened, it was already after, but I can do a reaction video off of what's out there. And just like you did in that video, Roy, you said you guys want to see a delivery? Watch this. So you went in there to show that. But since you did that, we are not allowed to do a reaction off of what you wanted to do yourself. So you want to say the words you want to say, you want to do what you want to do, but we cannot react to it because you're going to say, why is it going to be on the clip? And I may put up a clip about you saying, hey, let's just set up the Gatling guns. Let's set up Gatling guns. Anybody trying to come on over, let's go ahead and do that and just shoot them down. Now, what is the difference from me saying it or me putting up a clip of you putting up your whole phrase of you saying it, then reacting to what you said? What is the difference if I just say it without showing the clip? What is the difference? I have an open link here. You're not banned. You can click the link. I would like to know that. I have an open link. And I'm telling you, I'm defending Thunder on this one. You're talking about it went from liberal and conservative to it went to everything, man, to defunding the police and riots, and it went into everything. So you are saying that your God-given voice and the ability to speak as a human being is okay. In the United States, we can talk about that and you get a chance to speak, but if you speak, can't nobody say nothing. That's not the way it goes, Roy. Now, this is the biggest issue that a lot of people may have with you. You may say, well, Reese will talk over you. I only do it when stuff like this is going to happen. Like stuff like this. Come on, Roy. Come on, Roy. I give the facts in the news. This is real facts. Everyone that knows about Real Talk with Roy and knows what Roy does knows that Roy will say whatever. He'll say, you don't know shit about Dick. Quit being a bitch. You don't understand. We're talking about facts and reality. And William Anderson was over there too. It's an open link for him too. He knows I get down with talk like that. He knows I get down with stuff like that. Roy, you can't be you can't be like that, Roy. You can't be like that. Because now you look like, in the eyes of other people, because check this out. Thunder has people that actually watch him. And some of them that watch him, they support him with memberships and stuff like that. So, and some of these same people go and watch you. So the people that actually watch you, some of them actually agree with Thunder. So when you said take your liberal self and all this stuff over there, and people like you on the left and all this stuff, you are separating yourself. Now, when we go back and play that back right there, you saying all that stuff. Why is it wrong if someone says, well, look, this is what I saw. It was liberal talk. I'm going through YouTube. It was liberal talk. And this is what this guy was saying about this guy. And they put it up. What is the difference? What is the difference on that? I would like to know. I would like to know because here's what you like to do, Roy. Here's what you like to do, Roy. You like to, like, when you confronted Flex about, oh, Pedro's on, are you over there? Are you over there seeing what you got going on? Roy, I was over there while I got the my screen records of Pedro. You typed up in the chat, what's up, gig working employees? That's what you typed up. So while you were asking Flex, are you over there? You were actually over there in the chat. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying about that. Tell me I'm lying about that. Hold on. DoorDash for Brian L.
How can I help you?
DoorDash for Brian L.
Give me 1 second, please. You can come up to the window. Thank you.
Thank you. Now, Roy, you were over in Pedro's chat, but trying to talk smack to Flex about why ain't you over there with Pedro? I was over there and I typed in and I was blocked, obviously, but I saw you over there. And you said, what's up, gig working employees? You went over there, but you were trying to get on Flex. So I guess me reacting to that is bad too. You were over there. You can't be saying certain things, G, and then saying it's not right for anyone to say anything, but you can click on anyone's link and hop in. All right, you bitches, let me go ahead and set this straight and do all that and then try to leave. Well, guess what? I can just go and react to that shit and put it on up. Pedro don't get mad at me for tagging him. You don't, but you'll get mad if someone actually plays you saying what you say. It might be because some of the stuff you say, you may not like it deep down inside. Well, then don't say it then. Don't say it then. That's what I get from you guys having that debate and you going on live this morning. This is my opinion. I'm back in Thunder on this one, and this is what a news chat channel does. I am not like what you guys think. I don't care about nobody else when it comes to doing shit. It's about my chat channel, how it's growing, and everything else like that. I call a spade, just like you say, Roy. You call a spade a spade. You can't get mad because Thunder said I was over there talking and this guy had some points. And then you didn't get mad when he said that you and JP had or you and Danny had one of the best debates. You didn't complain about that. You just had a complaint about him arguing with you, showing what you said, and him going ahead to read off what he had for information. You got mad at that. And then you had to say, well, I'm the one that goes ahead. I know my facts. I know my stats. Well, somebody else can present what they got too. Why can't they? And why can't they have their own opinion to bring it out to you? Why is it wrong for people to record and show clips? That's what YouTube is. Unless you are original, like myself, you will show other clips and react to and do things like that. That's what everybody does. You've done that yourself. Now check this out. What if I went and bought one of the flashlights that you have, and I use your video for the first review, then I go ahead and review it myself, and then I compare my review to yours. Is that talking crap then too? Is that not good also? Well, yeah, you can review flashlights, but just don't review anything with me in it. If I say it, no one else can say it ever again. Man, that's some little kid shit. You always talking about being a grown-ass man. That's some little kid shit. You talking about people 50, 60, 70 years old got to go back and clip shit. The news you watch on TV, the news is getting it. The news is not there when these crimes happen. They are going to get the stuff, get surveillance camera footage, then put it up and tell you. That's how you know. When you talk about all the deportations and all that stuff, you didn't get that information because they were right there doing it, right? They already did that, and then you went and got it from them. So then you are a hypocrite on that. You can't use that information then. You can't use it. You got to use your own stats and info then. And then you got to be a mute. Or even if you do sign language, someone else can translate that. So if they translate you in sign language, is that bad? Come on, Roy. You said, and I know Reese was watching. I just happened to just click on it this morning, and boom, there it is. Whoop, there it is. That's what it was. Uh, the DoorDash order. So come on, Roy. Come on, Roy. And I think you were upset because when Thunder said that Texas is doing this, and he actually showed and read it, and it was not false. I think that really upset you because you have an issue with him, but he brought up a fact and a stat that was able to like back you up and stop you for a little bit. And while Thunder said, let me go up and read this off from whatever it is, you said, I don't know how to go ahead and do this and pull this up. You even said, I don't know how to go ahead and do this. And Flex said, he's trying to bring it up. Go ahead and click that and put it up on the screen. You were trying not to bring it up so that he can actually read that. That's what happened. That's what I saw. But then, you're going up there saying this and that, and he's wrong and all this stuff. All you got to do is bring what you have. And then you do process of elimination. Bring this article with this article, and chances are both these articles work together. But being real talk with Roy, you can't even do that because if you bring up anything that he said and it's in a disagreement, then you are a POS, you are wrong, and you should not do that at all. Flex, I'm so upset at you that you are the biggest hypocrite. You don't do politics. You'll never allow that on your show. You won't do this. You won't do that. But it did happen. Okay, it did happen. It did happen. And it sounded like a hot facts thing. Remember when Ricky Knight and the rideshare hustler were going over murders and death in the United States, and you said we don't do that here. We don't talk about that political stuff here. But you allowed abortion and everything else when someone's not black doing it. And then Ricky Knight on the same thing that you were on, Ricky Knight said, "Oh yeah, my bad, Flex." You know why? He remembers because he was on that live stream when you shut him down. So you really look like a hypocrite. And I have the short that shows it of the actual conversation on Hollywood Gig News. Roy, that's why I have Gig News to go back to pull it up because it's archived. It's news. You don't like that. You don't like that at all. Okay, thank you. Put that in that bag right there. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Thank you. And put that one in the other bag. So, Roy, you don't like that. That's why I'm a news channel. That's why you don't like it. Like if you're gonna be like Reese and do all this and that, anyone that does reactions is doing somewhat news because they're doing reactions. But anytime you do like me, you guys see that I have the people. You're watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese, policeman, military man. I have all of that. You see me on scenes of fires, car crashes, accidents. You see me actually on the scene reporting live. I am a real news channel. Don't none of y'all do that. So when I go react to some shit, don't say it's childish and I'm just trying to do this to paint some dumb narrative. I'm the actual real motherfucking news channel. And if ain't nobody doing what I'm doing, you can't speak on it. I ain't never seen one of y'all at a real fire at a whole apartment complex interviewing the fire chief on a couple occasions. I ain't never seen you guys interview the mayor. I ain't never seen you guys do any of this. I ain't never seen not one person rep your channel for what it is. You're watching Real Talk with Roy. Come on, you ain't never seen that. You know why? Because you're afraid to get your stuff out there. Hot Facts is not. That's why it's Hot Facts, and I am the official news channel. That's what I do. I don't do clips. I never do a clip. A clip only gives you like 15 to 20 something seconds, Roy. I screen record. So I can screen record as long as I have memory on my device. I can screen record a whole hour and go break it down if I wanted to, piece by piece, throw it in my editing thing and go piece by piece and break down that whole hour and turn it into 2 hours. I can do that if I wanted to because I'm a news channel and I have the right under fair use to do whatever the hell I want, and you and can no one do nothing. And people, don't let people like that intimidate you to make you say that, hey, You know what? Real Talk with Roy gets real mad. I better not do any video about him or even give an opinion. He's going to get mad at me and curse me out. All the fuck well. You have the right to. He says you have the right to gun immigrants down if they come over here with a Gatling gun. Why don't you have the right to have your opinion on that? I had a real issue with that. Talking about put up the razor wire and barbed wire and all that stuff and let's gun them down. You can talk about that, but since you said that garbage, can't nobody else talk about it? That's stupid. That's stupid right there. That's stupid right there. And anyone can do reactions about anything. Anyone can. Anyone can. That's not cool, man. And the craziest thing is we got, like you say, real grown-ass people, real grown-ass adults. We got real grown-ass adults out there who are afraid of you online. I think that's ridiculous, that you are punking people and making them not give their opinion about what you say, so whatever you say goes. That's what's going on, G. That's what's going on, G. That's what's going on. And for you to say it's childish and you to say, well, I don't want to have to wake up in the morning and see a discussion I had last night back on TV because someone is breaking it down and giving their reaction. I shouldn't have to do any of that. I shouldn't have to do any of that. My name is Real Talk with Roy, and I should never have to say something that might be outrageous and wake up to hear that someone is talking about what I said. I think that is hogwash. No one can ever do that. And if you do it, you're a POS. And F you, I'll go ahead and not talk to you forever, but I'll talk to Flex, who does the most stuff wrong to you. I'll ban you so that when you type in, nothing can be said because I'm just upset that you actually do news and put up clips and I don't like it, but I can get up here and talk and do whatever the hell I want to do. That sounds like crybaby shit. That sounds like crybaby shit. Coincidentally, your name was Crybaby Rideshare. On the Up and Up is in here. They're the ones, that you said it, but they showed the video and gave it all up there too. They did look. On the Up and Up did a real news thing on you, and you got mad and said that you guys don't belong over here because you guys are doing news on me. It was an actual news story. You got mad at the Up and Up for doing an actual news story. You know what? Here, give me a million people. I will let you hear on the Up and Up. I will let you hear their news story about Real Talk with Roy and let you see what Roy got mad at. Roy does not like anyone doing news on him. If you do news on him, you are cutthroat and bad. Go to on the that type of on the Up and Up, and oh, you're already there. Go to the one with this one right here. Watch this. I have one on here. A lot of people are on here. These people are not mad. It's just Roy because they did For delivery drivers known as gig workers share their experiences and insights. The vast realm of the GigTube community, where delivery drivers known as gig workers share their experiences and insights, one name stands out, Roy. Formerly known as No Crybaby Rideshare, Roy has rebranded himself as Real Talk with Roy. But behind the brash and aggressive persona lies a web of contradictions and questionable actions that have left many questioning his credibility. Roy burst onto the scene, captivating audiences with his raw and unfiltered commentary on the gig economy. His catchphrase, "You are the creator of your own destiny," resonated with viewers who sought an authentic voice amidst the chaos of delivery driving apps like DoorDash. But as the story unfolds, we discover a troubling pattern that casts doubt on Roy's integrity. On September 19, 2019, Roy shared a video titled "Asking for Your Help." In a desperate plea,
he revealed a looming financial crisis, claiming he could lose his car if he didn't raise a few $100s within 24 hours.
And if you don't help, I completely understand. Like I said, I know it's not appropriate to come out here and do this and ask for money, but I'm just asking for help. There's not much more I can do now except for ask for help. So if you want to help, please feel free to help. All right, guys, I love you guys. Like I said, you guys have supported me from day one. I will talk to you guys later. You are creating your own destiny, and nobody's going to do it for you. Thanks, guys.
The GigTube community rallied behind him, exceeding his goal and providing much-needed support. Yet, it's ironic that a man who went by no crybaby rideshare had made a video crying and begging for help. Shortly after this incident, Roy underwent a series of name changes, leaving many bewildered. Real Talk with Roy became a moniker that seemed to reflect his ever-changing viewpoints.
You're just dumb. You're dumb. That's business 101. Customer-based businesses, the customer takes 100% of everything. Assholes stick together. Little suction action there.
But as the timeline unfolds, we find ourselves wondering, can someone who constantly shifts their stance be trusted? Another important point is the fact that over and over Roy, when confronted by viewers who tell him he seeks drama to talk about, Roy will always say, "I'm not about no drama." But yet 90% of his videos and live streams are him calling people out and causing issues that don't even need to be addressed. It's childish schoolyard nonsense. Roy claims his emergency live streams are for comedic purposes, but yet drama is the end result of most of them. It just doesn't make any sense. The final blow to Roy's credibility came when he lost his job at Domino's due to a highly publicized confrontation with a customer over a stolen tip. Rather than diffusing the situation, Roy allowed the incident to be live-streamed to hundreds of people, exposing his questionable judgment. How can we put our faith in someone who fails to uphold basic principles? Now, it's time for you, the viewers, to weigh in. What are your thoughts on Roy? Can someone who flip-flops their viewpoints and exhibits questionable...
Give him one. Now, people, go ahead and push pause on that. I thought you had one. You didn't get one. Now, Roy, I'm glad everyone was able to watch that. I'm glad everyone was able to pay attention to that right there, because as you heard, they did an actual reel. This big ass dog just came there. They did an actual reel. That was a real news article. Breakdown over his name, his old name. He tells people that if you ain't doing this, then that's your own fault. He said, don't get up there and be begging for money. Everyone's begging for money because of Thunder paying dues. He's made jokes and he's done all this stuff. He gets up there. Then you heard him say, people stick together like ass cheeks and do all the, you heard all that, right? But if you do a video like that and report that and do a news article, it was wrong. Roy got mad at On the Up and Up for them doing that. I have a thing on there on the Up and Up. A lot of people have a thing on the Up and Up. A lot of us do. It is what it is. But he got mad at On the Up and Up, and then he got mad at another one that was doing something. He got mad at my news channel for reporting the news. But as you see, On the Up and Up also talked about the Domino's thing. And they said over a stolen tip. Now, when you watch the actual video, the customer thought that he was going to try to steal the tip. So when the Up and Up said over a controversial stolen tip, how is that wrong for them reporting on it? It's the news. You can't get mad at that, Roy. You can't get mad at that. You can't get mad at that. Real talk with Roy. You can't get mad at that. You cannot get mad at that, G. No, I don't want to hear you get up here and say, oh, this is not nonsense. Nah, you can't get mad at that. And you to the stage. And you to the stage. You cannot get mad at that, G. All this stuff, man. I'm sitting back and watching.
I haven't heard a word you said about me, but my question to you is it because you don't have your best friend Eli's shit anymore? Your content back to your old way again? Is that what's happening with you? Were you talking shit about everybody again?
No, I have no idea what you're talking about that. My content is up.
I heard you were in a live stream yesterday. I heard you had a live stream yesterday talking about the topic that I have to bring up that we were talking about in my thing and that all this bullshit. Why is my name being brought up on your channel if I'm not even?
All right, first of all, let me answer that.
Or,
I already had a live stream. I already had a live stream to go on was going to be about the American dream on if the liberals are making it harder. Coincidentally, you guys were on there talking about some of the stuff that was going to be on my live. So I was able to cross-reference those things. So that's why.
Okay. So why didn't you bother to come up? You know you're welcome to come up on my channel. You know you can hit the link if you wanted to have a discussion.
I did not want to go up. I did not want to go up. I did not want to go up because I'm going to do my live. I did not want to say my ideas about what I thought on yours when it's not going to go on mine to help my channel. So why would I do it on yours and not mine?
Well, wait a minute. But Reese, we can help each other's channel. I could come on your channel. We could have the debate on your channel and on my channel. What's wrong with that?
Yeah, but if I say something on yours, I can't say it on mine because it's saying the same thing over. No,
you can say the same thing over.
You can't.
Okay, Reese, you say Reese. You say the same shit over and over again, Reese. That's nothing new, bro. You're always saying the same shit over and over again. So what's different?
So what am I saying over and over again?
Reese, that's all gig content is the same shit over and over again. There's nothing new there, bro. So
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying right there. See.
So why not? If you have discussion and it's a good topic, and you want to talk about it, at least I can say you're more genuine than some of the other motherfuckers that don't want to listen and only want to bring up what they want to bring up and read the parts that they want to agree with. At least I'll give you credit on that part.
I had a live after. You could have said, well, I forgot this. Let me say it on recent.
I didn't know you had a live, and I was also busy because I had car issues I had to take care of this weekend.
Well, you say you don't watch my shit, so you probably didn't see it. You probably hit the thing to put not to watch or don't show it.
No, it's not that. I was busy. I have shit to do, bro. Unlike these other gig workers, bro, I have a life. I have a mom to take care of. You know my stuff. You know what I do on the weekends. We can't play dumb on that, bro. You know, I have a mom to take care of. I have my own shit. I had an issue. I had to repair my car. I had shit to do, bro. I'm not living 24/7 on YouTube. The only reason I heard you had a live was...
All right, let me ask you this then, Roy.
Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back, bro.
Yep.
Right. Okay.
I'm about to ask him, y'all. Thunder. If you are there, Thunder, you can click the link. Thunder, if you are there, you can click the link. I got to ask this question. I got to ask it. Any questions you guys want me to ask Roy? Go ahead and let me know. I got to ask this one. I only got to ask the one. Well, it might be two. One might it might be a paragraph that's the same. You guys know. So right now, hit mute on this live. Go to StreamYard. Go to StreamYard. You went on Google, remember?
Hey, bro, let me jump right back on in a minute. I gotta make a phone call real quick.
All right.
All right, I'll be right back. All right.
Yep. Roy will be right back on. Hit that. Hit allow. You got to learn this because if you try to do it when I'm doing it, I'm not gonna stop it. Hit the camera there. Hit the camera here. Because you got to wait until you're on regular. You go right here. You don't know what's going on. You have to watch. You have to watch. Anyone that don't know, they have to watch. So if you get in here, now watch this. If you hit yourself, you can hit remove from stage. Now you're not on stage. Now, if you hit this, you hit that, see, it brings the comment up. You do this, it brings it up. But over on YouTube, you can't do this at all. And you cannot go, if I say someone remove a person, you cannot remove someone from StreamYard from YouTube. You can't be on both at the same time. You have to go from StreamYard to YouTube to then go moderate and then come back to StreamYard. So you're not on the screen at all. You're backstage, but you can hit add whatever else it is. Okay, the ice cream place. So you can hit whatever else it is, but you gotta have YouTube on mute. Now, if you go to YouTube, if you go to your tab and click on the YouTube, no, that's StreamYard. YouTube, now you can hit somebody and do that. You have to toggle back and forth. So you can't be on StreamYard and YouTube at the same time to try to be on the screen. It's not going to work. And that's why you can't be on StreamYard and YouTube at the same time. It's two different things. StreamYard to studio. Now, is Real Talk with Roy back there? Okay, so Real Talk with Roy's there. So you go like this. So go. So you hit this. Now you hit Roy. You hit add the stage. Now Roy. Now Roy is on. Now Roy is back on stage.
All right, cool. All right, I got 5 minutes. Give it to me. What you got? What you got?
All right. So this. So all right. Yeah. All right. Yeah. I'm gonna give it to you quick. I gotta get this answer, G. The thing I saw, and you said, I know Reese is watching, and it's about me, doing the news and putting up clips, and you were like, well, I don't want to wake up the next morning and seeing a conversation that I'm in put up when someone's putting it up. I gotta ask, why is it wrong for someone to do a reaction and put up something that actually happened when it's involving you? How come someone can't do it? Why is it wrong?
Okay, it's not about that it's involving me. It's about that I'm trying to run my channel differently. I don't want my channel to be about all gig work, Reese. That shit's, like I said, that shit's played out, bro. So my whole goal is to get people up on my panel and get people in my chat that might want to talk about important subjects. Like the way our country is right now, that's an important subject. And when people are under the fear that, oh, if I go up there and I share my opinion, blah, 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 or whatever the case may be, I'm going to get plastered on another video because they don't like my opinion. Kind of like I am already done. You know what I'm saying? I make an opinion, I say something, next thing I know, there's videos about it because this person doesn't like my opinion, that person doesn't like it, whatever the case may be. And I'm trying to get it to where less people are afraid to come up on these panels and like discuss real subjects without having to worry about next day waking up and their name plastered all over the internet because Thunder doesn't like their comment, Reese doesn't like their comment. You kind of see where I'm coming from? I know it's going to happen with me because it's been done nonstop. But I'm trying to run something different where I'm tired of the same old lame dick, content all the time, and I want to try to get to where we can have real discussions and people aren't afraid that they're going to be plastered on the internet because they want to come up and share their opinion. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, but it was politics yesterday. It was liberal, left and right. It was, it was that. It was the Texas thing. The Texas thing, when he put up the videos, showing this and that, you were upset because he actually went back to bring up the stuff that was said and then bring up, what he feels that he has the information on.
But see, that's the thing. He's being disingenuous, bro, because when the reason, I'm not going to say the words on your channel, but the whole discussion started off with Texas having a total ban on the A word. And I said, no, that's not how. Yeah, you can say it. Okay, the abortion issue. And I said that is not true, that the law is not written that way because it strictly shows that within 6 weeks prior to a heartbeat of the baby, you have the right to terminate that pregnancy. So he's trying to say no, that the R victims and the I victims, they're forced to have these babies by their attackers. And I said, no, that's not how the law is states. The law strictly states until there's a heartbeat, you are able to terminate that pregnancy up to 6 weeks. And then he wants to get on there talking about, no, that's not what it says. It says that after 6 weeks or the heartbeat, a doctor has to be the one. So he totally omitted what the facts that I was giving him and only said what he wanted to say to try to prove his point. And that's being disingenuous. You see what I'm saying? And that's
see,
how
when I was watching, I saw him pull up Texas as its own, what Texas is doing in Texas, and what they say they have the right to do in Texas. He was just bringing up Texas law on what Texas says, though.
Yeah, and that's what we were talking about, Texas law. And Texas law clearly states that once a heartbeat is detected, a doctor can no longer perform an abortion on a woman. That means, and it's from the governor's mouth himself, that the law gives a 1 to 6 week time frame that as long as there is no heartbeat, the baby that pregnancy can be terminated. That's how the law is written. So he's only going by after the 6 weeks, according to what the law says, after once a heartbeat is detected. He's totally not listening to the part prior to the fucking 6 weeks before a heartbeat is detected. He's totally omitting that from the Texas shit to only do what he wants to do to further his argument.
For the Texas ban. All right, see, this is where this is where people, when you watch the People's Court, they say let's do a little bit of rough justice here. Okay? They say let's do a little bit of rough justice here. And when you do a little bit of thunders here, when you do a little bit of rough justice, you got to take a little bit from both sides. So if Texas has a ban, right? Texas, no matter what, if someone even thinks about doing it, they're like, it's a ban. It's intimidation.
I talked to a Texas attorney today. I called a Texas attorney. In Texas, abortion is illegal at the point of fertilization. It's illegal after that, unless a woman's health or life is in danger. There's no exception for rape or incest. That's the law in Texas. You're right. I started out thinking there was a 100% ban. And it basically is. Both attorneys said, when I asked them if it's when can a woman get an abortion in Texas, they go, basically never, because doctors cannot say that a woman is in danger of dying in the first 6 weeks unless there's really certain. Most times when a woman's at risk of dying, it's not found out till after the 6 weeks, and then it's good luck. Too bad, lady. Good luck. And that's the rule. So the first 6 weeks, it's illegal in Texas after fertilization, and then she can have a pregnancy up to the first 6 weeks as long as her life is in danger. And rape and incest have no exception. There's no exception for rape or incest. That's the law in Texas.
All right. So now that we got that clear, the next thing, Roy, is I feel that if someone and you know me, everyone knows Reese does videos. Reese will do a video. You've called me out on doing videos saying, why do you got to go ahead and do a video and put up this after it's done? I got to ask you, what is the issue about that, though? If someone wants to do a video and put up something off of something that was said, if we have the free ability and choice as citizens here, and it's legal to do it, what's wrong with it?
Because I don't have a problem with you putting up videos, but be honest and genuine about your video. Don't put up like his video today. Roy got thundercocked. Roy didn't get dick. You slapped me with no fucking facts. I slapped you with all the facts. But
I
you
didn't say
want to
anything
play.
about thundercock.
Hold on. Don't interrupt me. Don't interrupt me. I came with the facts. You try to spin it around in your video because of what I said and how I would deal with shit. You try to interject your feelings about the situation to make me look like I was wrong with what I said and what I felt. That's the fucking problem. You're being disingenuous. If I say I would, if it was up to me, I would line up a bunch of Gatling guns and light them the fuck up. And then you say, oh, well, would he shoot a bunch of people that have been in the country for 22 years?
Because
shoot up a bunch of kids and blah, and adding all this extra
that's not what a
bullshit
bunch
that
of
was
kids.
never said.
See how you twist a bunch of kids. I didn't say anything about a bunch of kids. I said we'd shoot that family. Because
Did you
your
not just,
point
did
yesterday,
you not
let me
say,
finish. No, now
did
you're
you not
interrupting
say,
me.
no, I'm not even done. See, you interrupted me. I wasn't even done. Did you not say that I would shoot the family that was here 22 years and their kids? Did you not fucking say that?
I said, would you?
Yes or no? Yes or no?
Okay. Well, here's what you said to me. You said, when I said that coming across the border, I would turn them away. But 20 years later, if they've been in this country and they've been outstanding citizens with no criminal records, I would allow them to stay because I believe in the statutes of limitations. You go, well, how can you believe that if you believe 20 years ago they should be turned away at the border? Then you should send them back 20 years later. Okay, good. Exactly. Hang on a second. So now your point of view is when they're coming across the border, you can mow them down with a Gatling gun. But 20 years later, you're not going to have that same opinion to mow them down with a Gatling gun. Instead, you're going to send the baby who was born here in this country and the parents back if you had your way. Well, how come you can change your solution from going to a Gatling gun to sending them back, but I can't change my solution for the problem by turning them back or letting them stay with amnesty or statute of limitations?
Okay, first of all, we're talking about the current situation. We're not talking something that happened 20 fucking years ago. Okay, we're not talking something that 20 fucking years ago. And they're in our country. Technically, they're in our country. So you just can't go taking a Gatling gun and wiping out, people in our country. It's against the law.
Okay? That's not the point, Roy. The point was that you were saying that you could change your issue, but I couldn't.
I didn't say nothing about changing no issue.
Out. My point, look, my point was, you see, Roy, you're talking about that Gatling gun. We can put the Gatling gun out and use that to defend. Ricky Knight was like, we have the right, to have militia. But if we have the right to defend and have militia and put up Gatling guns, we got to be able to have the right to make an opinion and put a video up if someone says something.
Yeah, but see, you can make that. You can do that. That's fine. But don't try to spin it to make it look like my opinion is wrong or that there's something wrong with my opinion and that your opinion is better. That's what I have a problem with.
You're talking about twisting opinions. You're talking about twisting opinions.
Exactly.
Yeah, but that wasn't twisting. These were his words and my words. I put my words where I said I would turn them away at the border at the time that they come in, and 20 years later I would give them a statute of limitations. His point was that he would mow them down at the border, but he would send them all back 20 years later. However, I'm not allowed to change my 20-year span solution, but he is allowed to change his 20-year span solution. That was my point.
See, that's what I'm saying. You play these bullshit games, bro. If I said if I had it my way, I would line the border with Gatling guns and just lay them down. Okay, then you go into this 20 years later situation. It doesn't matter whether it's, what am I going to do? Turn the Gatling guns around and shoot all the people that are in the United States? No, you have no choice now but to send them back. It's not, I'm switching my opinion. That is now the choice you have to make. Now, if I would have been there 20 years.
The choice you have to make. You could do what I suggested. You could sit there and say, because you don't have it, we're not going to shoot anyone down at the border. So that's your hypothetical, just like my hypothetical is you don't have to send them back. You could give them statutes of limitations and let them stay. And that was my opinion.
But the point is, if you let them stay, my whole point was you're condoning illegal behavior. Just because it happened 20 years ago, it's still illegal behavior. And
a lot of crimes have statutes of limitations.
Roy, let me interject with this. Yesterday, during my conversation about the liberals and everything, there was a gentleman who had a very nice blue Corvette parked right next to me. He comes out, and I interview him about the American dream. He says that he just got his papers 2 weeks ago. He's been undocumented here for 21 years, and he does real estate, driving that $80,000 car. What do you feel about that, Roy?
That's fine. He did it the legal way. That's what I'm talking about. You want to come here, You do it the
No,
legal way.
undocumented for 21 years until 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, that's because
Undocumented.
that's because that's the way the situation is now, that they're giving them this free amnesty bullshit, which shouldn't be allowed. That is part of the problem we have with immigration right now, is that we're giving them amnesty because, oh shit, they've been here long enough. We might as well just let them do this instead of doing it the right way. How would that make you feel, Reese? If you immigrated here, you went through the whole process the legal way, did everything you needed to get, got your citizenship,
Hey
assimilated
guys, I
to the
gotta get back
country,
to work.
but
I've got to
but
go,
your
man. It was
neighbor,
good
but your
talking with you.
neighbor, but your neighbor sneaks in illegally, and he gets around and gets whatever he wanted, give it to him because our current administration just wants to get votes for the fucking public. How would you
Oh yeah,
feel?
you'll be jealous as hell. You
Exactly,
gonna
you'd
be
be
jealous
pissed
as
off.
hell and mad.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm talking about. This current administration, they're giving people shit just so they can get votes in this country. And then the poor people that have had to go through the process the legal way are sitting back with all the money they lost because they had to pay to go through all this bullshit because it's not cheap. And now they're just being given shit because they broke the law. They're being rewarded by our government right now because they broke the law. And that's bullshit, bro. That's bullshit.
Let me ask you this, Roy, because it was kind of crazy seeing what's up. Seeing Flex have this on this channel. I thought that was kind of strange. I thought that was strange. How did that make you feel that you guys were having that conversation on Flex's channel?
Well, it's good that Flex is willing to open up his channel some and allow, certain, because like I said, the gig work shit's played out, bro. We got to get something to get better people to come into the chat, and we got to, and everybody hiding behind gig work instead of let's really get into the topic of what's going on in our country. I feel the country issues right now are way more important than no tip, no trip bullshit, bro. That's why I want my channel to do to have these more intellectual conversations and do the stuff we're doing. I don't want to talk about picking up $5 orders, bro. I don't want to deal with that shit. That's ridiculous. We've heard 3.5 years of that bullshit, bro, and it's getting old. So it's time that we start focusing on, I think, if you have a platform, you need to start focusing on the issues we have in this country right now, because these same issues are what's affecting our ability to do gig work. This is all this illegal immigration, all this shit is affecting our ability to make more money doing gig work because we got these illegal people taking up jobs that we could be doing and taking orders and money out of our pockets, bro. But nobody wants to talk about that. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you. I got you all the way there. I got you all the way there. And this whole thing, I was like, whoa, it sparked up and went there. And I'm sitting there like, man. So your whole thing is Ricky Knight is here. Let me go ahead and add him on. Your whole thing is if we are going to have conversations, you were like, do not try to take one part of what I said and try to make it seem like that's the whole thing.
Yeah, and that's the whole problem with the clips that in these videos, Robert, is they're only taking the parts out and it leaves out 90% of the conversation when 90% of that conversation leads up to the opinions that people are having. Now, if you only show this one little 10%, it doesn't show any genuine interaction with the whole conversation. You're only nitpicking, so people don't get the concept of why Roy said what he said. Roy said this, I said this, so it makes Roy look like the asshole because he wants to mow people down with fucking Gatling guns, and that's what it looks like. But they didn't get to the whole other 80% of the conversation prior to that of the way I feel or the way I say the things I say, and that's the issue I'm having with these little clips that were taken. Because it's disingenuous to me to take a one small little clip and then add this whole 3-minute commentary when you just left out 90% of the rest of the fucking conversation, which leads to the conclusion of the clip in the first place. You get what I'm saying?
Hey, and Robert. That's why I like to. Hold on, Rick. That's why That's why, Roy. I'd like to. That's why I don't use clips. I screen record. To the screen record, I can go back to all the way where someone comes in with their statement, and I can do all the way until they're done. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but see, no,
You
most
know,
people aren't doing that. Most people aren't doing that, Reese, and that's the problem. And like I said, it's chasing people away that may have really good, important things to say. Those people are being
right?
chased away because they're scared they're gonna end up on Reese's, or they're gonna end up on Thunder with them saying this one opinion, and then all this other crazy shit is being said about them. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I didn't mean to laugh, but that is true, and it's
That's
hilarious
dead
that you
ass
said
true.
that. People, don't be afraid to end up on hot facts, man. You know, I've been on hot facts myself on stuff. Don't be afraid. You know, like I just say whatever you go say, and you are saying it. If you stand on it right then and there, don't say I stood on it there, but I don't stand on it now. If you stand on
And
it,
one
stand on it.
and one more thing before I leave, because I got to go, is, and that's another reason why people don't want to talk about these topics. You know, they want to be able to feel free to talk about the topics. They don't want to have to worry about shit being turned around on them, because they're trying to actually discuss a real topic, only to find out later they're being put in a bad position by this or by that, or whatever clip is taken or whatever. Then it's like nobody in that response is that nobody wants to talk about the topics, and then the topics go without being talked about, without any kind of solutions or whatever the case may be, because people are afraid now that, oh fuck, the last time I brought up the subject, fuck, I ended up on Thunders, I ended up on Roy's or Reese's with this fucked up clip of whatever they chose to pick out to make me look like the bad person. These kind of conversations, to be honest with you, Reese, in my opinion, if I have a live stream, let's say tomorrow, I have Reese on, I have Ricky on, and we're talking about sensitive, important topics, it should be left to that video and stay on that video only. And then if people want to come to your channel and say, hey, I heard you had a live stream, yes, go back and watch that live stream. The same can be done for you. If you have a serious topic and you want to talk about, people come to my channel, yes, go check out Reese's channel. That's the community actually helping each other. At the same time, we're trying to come out with ideas to help our country. You kind of get my
Yeah, but Roy,
point on
yeah,
that?
but also you got to think about this. And Ricky, I'm about to let you go. Go ahead and let loose. You also got to think about this though, Roy. If someone says something and someone out there is listening, and they're like, you know what, I broke this part down about that. I want to talk about this. If they talk about it, that should make the person that had that statement be able to go over there to defend what he's saying, or see, you know what, I didn't see it like that, and then that makes the conversation even goes deeper and better. That's what I think.
But I also think, as good content creators, if you want to talk about these subjects, like I want to talk about the subjects, maybe Ricky does, we should be in contact with each other and say, hey, bro, I'm going to do a live stream about this topic. I really love you. Come on and share your opinions with me. You know, I've been trying to get along
Love
with
on that.
everybody. We know this.
Yeah.
I've been trying to get along with everybody. So if somebody wants to come and ask me, hey, I'm having this topic, would you like to come on? You have really good opinions about it, and let's talk about it. And then I can do the same thing. Hey, Reese wants to come on. We want to talk about this subject. I'm going to bring him on. I'm not worried about the haters. If people don't like Reese, don't come to my shit. But I'm still going to have you on there. Like I said, I've had you on there. I'm going to continue to have you on there, because if you're coming with something and it's adding a great conversation, I'm going to allow that. I'm going to allow it. I do it to everybody. So I think that's what we need to focus on, is helping each other and try to find ways to help this country at the
I
same
agree.
time. And nobody wants to do that. Everybody's only looking, and I'm going to be fucking honest. Everybody's only looking at their own pockets, bro. They're not looking at the community as a whole, because my channel can help Reese's channel. Reese's channel can help my channel. And it all works in a circle, bro, because the people that watch you, watch me, even the haters, they watch you, they watch me, they watch Flex. It's a big circle. But if we as content creators can all come together in that circle and start hitting the important topics that need to be discussed and have a legit conversation, I think that would start moving people forward and start opening some people's fucking eyes, bro.
And also the people in the chats, you guys are in the chats. You guys have a lot to say in the chats. When we can, you know, we can hear you on the mic. Get on the mic and say what you got to say. And you know, if you are uncomfortable with articulating yourself, so what? Say it
Okay, I
however
gotta
the
go.
hell you want to say it.
I'll be back. I'll be back if
Yep.
I can. I gotta go. All right.
All right. What's up, Rick? What's up, Rick?
What's going on, brother Robert? No,
Man.
no, I just came just to let you know you might have to start tagging me as if you want to on your videos. I'm not getting your videos, man. I was talking to Ron, brother Ron, about it. I wasn't getting none of your videos. I don't know what's going on. I'm able to get Revs and him, Matt, Flex. For some reason yours ain't coming through. I don't know why, but
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna start tagging you then. You can hit
Yeah.
my bell, right?
Yeah, I did all that. I just did
Absolutely.
it. I just did it just now. I mean, I don't know what's going. I don't know what's going down. But I sent you a text message of the about the news article that's what's going on down here, man. It's
Yeah. I was actually watching that. I was watching that. Hey, Texas is I tell people, man, Texas was trying to at one point trying to say they can be their own. Hold up. Texas, they push the limit until they can't do it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. But no, I was we're in our rights to defend the border wall. You know, the federal government. I remember about a month ago, I was talking about this on Necro's channel. Remember how I said I was talking to some people around because, you know, I know people. So they were saying that they going to war at the border. Remember I said that months ago before the news hit it. Remember?
Yeah.
So what y'all seeing is it's been going on. It's been happening. Like I don't know if you was listening to Flex stream, but Joe Biden sent some of his federal troops down there to sneak and cut the barbed wire and didn't let Governor Abbott know. So the Texas Rangers didn't know who they was popping. So they killed 3 of them. And probably
They killed
more.
3 of them?
Yeah, probably more. So, yeah. So they took a loss. So right now, we got truckers coming down here, some other Republican states coming down here, and Abbott, you know, he called the troops. We straight up like locked and loaded and ready. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
let me go through the chat real quick. Let me go through the chat
yeah, come
real
through.
quick. Let me see. I see some chats in there. Let me see. Let me go through the chat. I gotta drive. I can't do it right now. Let me wait. Hold on. I don't know why it's doing this right here.
It's all good. Take your time.
Is this on the Google or is that on something else? Yeah, but is the StreamYard going through your Google? Because that's how you went in. Okay. Well, free StreamYard, it's its own thing. It's a studio. So it's a studio. So the studio here, you gotta go back and go on to how you signed on in. You gotta go back to go into that browser itself to get up in there. Be like this right here. Watch this. Go like this. You gotta go reload that and go straight to StreamYard from because if not, you won't be able to. So that's Chrome. That's Safari. You gotta go to the one that you did on Google right here. So on Google, go to StreamYard on Google. try and do a tutorial real quick. Go to StreamYard.
No, that's all good, Rob. It's all
Gotta
good.
hit. Go to enter. Just go to enter right here. Now let me see. Here, like this. And now you are here.
Now
Now
you'll
you'll
go
go
here.
here.
Now if
Now
you
if you
hit it,
hit
it
it, you
go.
go.
You
You
have to
have to
be
be
on
on
Google.
Google.
That's what
That's what I kept saying
on
on
Google.
Google.
Chrome
Chrome
is a Chrome
Chrome
is
is
something
something
separate.
separate.
It's
It's
Google,
Google,
but
but
it's
it's
separate.
separate.
So now you're
So
on
now you're
camera,
on
but you
camera,
hit
but you hit
yourself to hit
yourself to hit
remove, and you
remove,
got to
and
hit
you
the
got to hit
mute
the mute
button.
button
So
just
it's
so it's
not
not
a.
a. And now there's no echo. See, on YouTube there'll be a little echo there. On this, it's gonna go. So you can have that on mute, and if you were gonna talk, you don't gotta talk into yours because the microphone of mine will pick it up, so it don't get feedback right there. So what I'm about to do, Ricky, is on these YouTube ride-along things. Uh, when I was getting like yesterday, we did it, and we only got 3 orders over 4 miles. All the rest of the orders were 2 miles and less. And I was able to show with me talking here and her view on the outside on the YouTube. But I'm gonna do that on StreamYard also to have one camera showing the outside and one getting the talking. So can't nobody say it's not real anymore. Because you go get 2 separate cameras facing 2 separate ways and getting it full out. So can't nobody say it's not true. So
Yeah.
I'm working on bringing a little bit more reality to the live stream, as I guess I would say. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
I feel that. No, I feel. I was watching one of your other streams, and I left your thumbs up, and I was like, man, that's a good thing. I was telling Brother Ron, that's a good thing. That you're planning on getting a studio, getting you a room so you can have, just like no jumper,
Exactly.
that'd be player.
Exactly. Yeah. Have it all set up, with everything there. You doing the interviews and stuff live and stuff like that, live in the spot, you know what I'm saying? Doing it all like that. So that's the ultimate goal and the plan, you know what I'm saying? So I'm about to be going out wherever I can, trying to raise money. That's why it's so important to me to have a good subscriber base and views in the other platforms. So I can tell people, go ahead and check me out. So then when they say, oh yeah, look, this and that, they can go ahead and donate, and it start from a hot dog cart and
Yeah,
it end up being a big business. You know what I'm saying? Start from a
yeah.
hot dog cart.
I love that kind of hustle, man. I love it. Hell yeah. But yeah, man, but with the Texas border stuff, the truck, from what Big Mama told me, the truck convoy's already arrived. So everybody's getting set up to do a standoff. So I don't know what
Yeah,
Biden's
they
going to
they
do,
they
but
they finna head down there. They finna head down there because they already know what happened last time. All them kids that was separated from their parents and stuff, G, that was nuts.
mm,
All them kids being
yeah,
separated from their parents was nuts. So they already know that when you're dealing with, the border and stuff, you already know that it could get real dangerous.
yeah,
It could
yeah,
get real
yeah.
dangerous.
Biden. See, Biden. That's on Biden's shoulders to control it because we already made up our mind here down here in Texas, man. We got a saying. And you don't understand how true it is until you live down here. But when a motherfucker tell you over my dead body, they really mean that shit. Like, you're gonna have to get this, over my dead body, bro. You're gonna have to kill me, or I'm gonna kill you. That's that's the mindset down here,
That's
you know.
Texas though.
Yeah. So we already got our minds made up. It's just Biden. He gotta, it's all on him on how he want to do it. Either he can just back up and let us keep the razor wire up. And also, I don't know if you know, Robert, but Abbott's putting up extra razor wire, like doubling down on it to spite Biden. So, you know, and we
They
don't like
trying to
getting
have it
told
look
what to
like the
do.
outside of the pen, huh?
Yeah, something like that. And it's razor wire, not barbed wire. So shit they'll cut you.
Nah, I'm talking about the razor wire that's all circle razor wire to where they like, look,
Yeah,
we got the
it's the
fence,
prisons. Yeah,
then we got the razor wire out there. You gotta get through the razor wire. Oh,
yeah,
so
yeah.
man, that's
Yeah,
hey, that's what that you know what? They got that from North Korea. That's what North
so yeah,
Korea had.
I guess. Yeah, I know Vietnam got it too. Shit. They got it too, man. But with the with that's happening over there, and what Roy was talking about the Gatling guns and stuff. See, this is what I would like. I would like more Area 51 type. You know what I'm saying? Like, Area 51, they'll let you know, hey, if you keep walking, we're gonna gun you down. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You can't step. Like they're giving you warnings. You step right here, that's gonna be your ass. Of course, it's never gonna
Hey,
happen. But
they even have that at the tomb of the unknown soldier. You try to go to the tomb of the unknown soldier, and you try to step into a certain part. First of all, the guy gonna come and yell at you. He gonna come at you, do his steps with his gun, do his thing. He'll come and yell at you, and then he'll tell you that if you come in here, you go get shot. They do that. You know what I'm saying? They do that.
yeah.
But see, they're
I
gonna
mean,
have to have a guard or sharpshooters, just set up.
and Robert, like if immigrants did come here, if I could tell them, like if I could just say, hey man, if y'all trying to come through this Texas border, y'all, bro, it's Texas. Robert, I'm gonna drop something you probably heard of. When Hurricane Katrina happened, Big Mama, it was 05. Big Mama know a few people that know a few people, Robert. So a lot of them police officers here, some Texas Rangers, they went hunting in Louisiana on boats. And you already know who they were killing, who they was hunting over there, if you get what I'm saying.
Right.
I mean,
See?
a lot of them folks came from Texas, man. Hey, if they want to come at me for saying it, hey, it's whatever. I know a dude that brag about it. Yeah, man, we killed such and such Negroes over there in Louisiana. That was fun. I shot one trying to steal something.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of them.
Yeah. I
Yeah, a lot of them.
got mine. He almost got away, but I got him.
Yeah. So they was over there hunting. They don't like to talk about. Did you know about that, Robert?
About them doing that? Yeah. Look, man, that is and look, that don't stop. That's never gonna stop. That's never gonna
Yeah.
stop. That happens. That happens. Just think about the boy in Atlanta, in Georgia, Aubrey, the dude that was jogging. They just saw him jogging, and they was like, "Oh, we got to get him." That's our prize right there.
Yeah. In bad situations, man, like that, you gotta be more self-aware and stuff. But yeah, man, that's all that's happening down here. Just people, they just getting the standoff ready. That's it. Hopefully nothing go down. Hopefully Biden back off. Let us keep the razor wire, because it's gonna look bad to the rest of the world if they have a shootout, a little civil war.
Yeah, the news is
gonna make the whole country. That's gonna make the whole country look bad, bro. Shit, Robert. You know what I'm thinking about now? Because I'm thinking to myself from a global perspective. Because we're the United States of America. We go around policing other countries. Other countries look up to us as the model, the gold standard. So it is not in the best interest, the powers that be, that we're gonna have a civil war out here. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't think they might not broadcast it, Robert. You know what I'm saying? They might try to brush it under the rug.
They gonna make where they gonna broadcast it at. All the Middle East gonna be broadcasting that on Al Jazeera and all that.
Yeah.
No, it's gonna be out there. It's gonna be out there. G. North Korea gonna be playing it like as a movie at the movie theater.
Damn.
It's gonna happen. Hey, what did you, and I asked Roy, what did you feel about, or how did you feel that y'all are having that conversation on Flex's thing? And I heard you say, "Oh, my bad, Flex, I forgot." You know what I'm saying? Like, how did you feel that he
Oh
was actually
shit!
letting that conversation go?
I remember when he, Roy reminded me. I totally forgot until Roy said it, and then it triggered it. I was like, then it just hit me. I was like, oh shit, God, me and Ryan Hustle, we was having that discussion. Brother Flex didn't want us to have it out of the respect of his channel. So for him to allow it to happen there, that's cool. You know, I hope we can do it a couple more times. But
Yeah.
I don't want to get nobody's channel
We
shut
need
down.
more discussions like this and topics like this and all this stuff. Hey, people, I want y'all to know what I did. So I'm on my other StreamYard account. I got my other stuff linked in with my other email address. So I only got an hour and 37 minutes left on my other one. So I'm holding off on that one. That one resets in a couple days, but I'm under my other email address. So I got another 20 hours. So, that's how you can get 40 hours from StreamYard for free and just go ahead and link it up to your same destination. So that's how you get 40 hours of StreamYard for free every month if you don't want to pay for it, people. I'm just giving you guys a little bit of information right there. So, you know, they give you 20 for free, then you get another, but when you pay 25 bucks, it's unlimited. You know what I'm saying? When you pay 49 bucks, it's unlimited with extra seats. So you can do it for free and get 40 hours in a month, which means you can do hour and a half to 2 hour shows when you want to get a whole month in of 2 hour episodes. So people, I'm just letting you know that if you try to get out there, grow your channel, you saying I want to do it step by step, inch by inch, I'm gonna give you tips on how you can utilize the StreamYard studio and get 40 hours instead of 20, and then get it going like that. If you have 3 email accounts, you get 60 hours. So I'm just letting you guys know. Letting you guys know, where there's a will, there is a way. Okay, where there's a will, there is a way. So
Yeah.
we got that going there. I just wanted to get on here and do this live and talk about that because I was like, man, this stuff going down. I want to talk about it. So
Yeah, it's going
you
down
know,
yeah, just stay hooked on to whatever news that you watch, and just keep watching, because I man, I don't like when they have standoffs, just like Ted Bundy and them. Remember that? Ted Bundy had a
oh yeah.
standoff with the federal government.
Okay. Oh yeah. Oh, the jaded driver wasn't here. Okay. Okay.
What's up, Jay? Yeah, Craig Nation there too. What's up, Craig? Hey, Robert, but
Yeah,
you do
you
know,
can't see the jaded driver because he's
you
so
do know, that the federal government protects our rights, civil rights and
right.
stuff. That's the federal
Mm-hmm.
government. So I remember growing up as a boy, the Klan here, that was one of the things that they talked about was, if we can take out the federal government, we can do what we want to with the colors and everybody else here. So Ted Bundy, his thing was to get the federal government out the way. He don't like federal government for other reasons, but that's the main one right there. That's the main one. But shit. Like I told Jesse, I said, where the hell we gonna go? Everybody, with all the immigrants here, bro, Robert, like my wife's people and all them, all this and that. I'm sorry to say it, but they fled from their country, bro. They ran.
Mm-hmm.
So if shit goes down here, what do you think they're gonna do? They're gonna run back to their country. And it's just gonna be us left here. You get what I'm saying, Robert? It's gonna be us left here.
Uh-huh.
A lot of people don't think about that way, but they're gonna run back because they got somewhere to go.
I got Roy
Hey, what's
back.
up, Rob?
I see Roy back
Hey,
there.
and I'm gonna let you know that bullshit that he was talking about. I'm going to go through. You know how I love to pull receipts to show people are full of shit. So I'll go through and I'll pull the receipts on the whole Gatling gun situation, what brought about that discussion, and how he tried to apply it to something else that was being said at a totally different time frame in the conversation. So I'll go ahead and I'll do that. I'll waste my time to have to do that shit because of these bullshit videos. But just
I thought
so
you did
Hey,
that before,
Thunder
Roy.
kind of slick though. I see
I
what
thought you did
Thunder
that before,
does
Roy.
though. He kind of slick on how he does his thing, man. He likes to he will agree with you to a point to slide in what he want to say, to then he keep like, you know, he puts you to the side, you know, like easy to say what he wants to say. I see what he does. I see what he does.
yeah, yeah.
Robert.
But it's disgenuine and it's a crock of shit. And you know me, I don't like being played. I don't like bullshit. If I'm willing to have a conversation with you, don't turn around and try to play me to get some fucking clicks and views, because that's some bullshit. Because I will totally disown you and I won't talk to you no more. That's how it is. That's how it goes. I'm not about that bullshit. I don't play bullshit. I don't take what Robert says out of context. I don't say what Thunder takes out of context just to get more clicks and views. I'm just trying to have a real fucking conversation with people versus no tip, no trip. Oh, guess what? I had to do a 355-mile order bullshit that I'm fucking tired of and that everybody's tired of.
I feel that.
Over.
Robert, you right about that. You know, being, man. Look, I told him, I said, yeah, Joe Biden, he was the one that you know, he doubled down on COVID policy on making people take that jab, and coach and Thunder said, "Oh, it was Trump," and I'm like, huh? He fucked me up. He fucked me up. He said, "Yeah, I was about to agree with him." I was like, "Yeah, I think it was Trump." And then I thought to myself, I was like, "Motherfucker, hell no!" I went to the script and seen it. I was like, "Yeah, it was Biden." And then he changed it up to, "Yeah, it was Biden."
Yeah, it's typical liberal bullshit, bro. He has no fucking facts. He has no fucking facts, and that's what it boils down to. They only argue with their feelings, bro. They have no facts. Just like I broke the facts on him about Trump deporting people versus Obama deporting people. He's like, no. And it's written down fact that Trump did 1/3 of what Obama did. And he still want to argue, oh, that's not right. And those are facts you can physically look up. And he doesn't, or he starts a discussion, and then when you ask him a question, he's like, well, I really don't know. Then why are you even talking about something you know fucking nothing about? You know what I'm saying? That's like me trying to have a discussion with a woman what period cramps feel like. I've never had motherfucking period cramps. Why the fuck am I even talking about it? You know what I'm saying? It's like, what the fuck? Don't have a discussion on something you don't fucking know. You know? That's ridiculous.
Roy said period cramps. He said, yeah. I don't know nothing about no cramps.
What the fuck? It's dead ass, though. It's dead ass truth. I'm not going to argue with a woman about period cramps when I've never had. I don't even know. And then I'm going to call her a liar about period cramps? I don't fucking know. So I wouldn't even have that discussion in the first place. But these motherfuckers start discussions. They start discussions, and you ask them a question. Well, I really don't know. Then why are you even talking on it? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. That was a good one, Roy. Roy, that was a good one right there. That was a good one. That was a perfect example right there. Because you know, when my wife be having them, you know, when she be having them and she like, I'm on my period. You don't know what it feels like. And I ain't never said one time, yes, I do. I ain't never said that.
But there's motherfuckers out there would argue against your wife, figure, I don't think you know what you're talking about. But yeah, they've never even dealt with shit, you know? What the fuck?
I got me down here right now. I got tears in my eyes right now. There's a few idiots out there that do some shit like that. Yeah, and you know what? And Thunder, I hope you're watching this, because one of the majorest issues that I think we all had when you first came from the Obsession Eli camp, you know, you left your other community to go with Eli. When you came over here, you instantly just start throwing out some cash. And then, like, you were putting input on gig stuff and people's the beef that they had going on and why they're mad at each other. You didn't know nothing. But you was sitting up there talking about, well, no, that's not right. Well, I think this. Isn't this right, guys? I was like, what's going on? Thunder, that's the same shit. That's the same shit. You know what I'm saying? You didn't know nothing about what we talking about, and you're just learning now. So when you came in liking like you know, you were the expert, you wrote the book. We had to check you on that, G. We had to. We had to check you on that. We had to. You can't be coming in talking about shit you don't know.
I'll pull up the Texas law bullshit because you find it hard for me to believe that he's gonna call fucking Texas attorneys to ask him some bullshit. So I believe
I knew that was gonna get you. In my head, I said, Roy ain't believing that.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. I'll pull up the interview.
Two attorneys.
I'll pull up the interview with the governor himself explaining the fucking law. Then he can sit there and say that we're lying. I'll let the governor say it because the governor strictly says it in an interview about the whole 6 weeks prior to having a heartbeat in which the law takes effect. But he can say whatever he wants. He can lie his bullshit, fucking attorney bullshit. Fuck out of here.
Well, they passed another law that they made that law, and then people were like, hey, what about rape? What about this and that? So they put another law. That's the law I told you about yesterday. I can't remember it right now, but they put that one in. But that's an exemption. That's one of the exemptions.
It's the heartbeat bill.
Yeah.
It was the heartbeat bill you were
talking
about.
Heartbeat bill.
And then they're trying, and then right now they're in the process of trying to do other exemptions as well. So it's just disingenuous bullshit if you're not willing to do the right thing. Don't talk about it if you're being disingenuous.
Hey, Thunder, that's the message there, y'all. Now, look, we on here. I'm about to go ahead and hop on off. It's about 2 hours here. I got to go drop me a deuce. I'm not going to lie. In the middle of these deliveries, I got to go ahead and drop me one, G. I'm not going to lie.
Hey, HotFacts, I got to let you know, because there's a rumor saying that I got Necro in my basement down here. I got Necro hiding. You know, I killed Necro or something. Got kidnapped Necro. I'm seeing it. I'm like, man, what the hell? So Necro told me on the phone that he's just taking a break from the YouTube drama. That's all he wants to do. He's just taking a break. He'll be back up soon. No worries.
He's pulling a Bobby. He's in the field.
Oh, speaking of Bobby, I forgot. I gotta address Bobby right now. I was in the chat yesterday, and Bobby said Thunder and Reese equals Thundercock. Bobby, I would like to know what the hell. I would like to, and I took a screenshot of you typing that Bobblelicious. It's you, Bobblelicious, or Bob's comment. It's you. You said that. I would like to know what that means, and I would like to know what it means to know if I gotta, like, I'm in Texas. If I gotta get you off my property with my gun, I gotta know what that means. So, Bobby, if you can let me know in a comment or something before I put out a video and I go do work. Just let me know what it means first before I do that. Just let me know, because I gotta know what it means. I gotta know what it means. I'm not trying to be putting in, making up some weird stuff. How y'all feel about Thunder right now, and twisting up, the stuff. Hey, I gotta know where Reese and Thunder equals Thundercock. And if Thunder's name is Thunder, why am I cocked? So that's what I want to know. So, because it says Thunder and Reese equals Thundercock. So if Thunder's name is Thunder, that means I'm the cock, right? Ain't that what it means? Ain't that what it means? So Bobby, if you can explain that to me, Bobby, explain that, Bobby. I'm gonna give you 3 hours to explain before I do my video. Before I do a store, I'm gonna give you 3 hours. That's plenty of enough time. I'm gonna give you 3 hours to explain that to me, so I can know what it means. So, all right, now people, we out of here. Oh, wait. The Jaded Driver in memory of Mama Reese. Oh, Jaded Driver, you didn't have to, man. Here, now you can go to, now I'm gonna let her get some StreamYard practice in. Go to StreamYard. Go to the Jaded Drivers comment. Okay, so go like this. So you go like this.
What, jaded driver trying to be a sugar daddy now, everybody?
Oh yeah, it doesn't. Oh, I forgot. It doesn't show here. Jaded driver did. Oh, but what you can do is because your permissions aren't added on yet. Thank you, Jaded driver, for the $4.99 super chat. You should get the email so that you can highlight the stuff on the YouTube also pretty soon. It's not there yet. You can check. I don't think it's there. Then you can be able to hit it and highlight it there.
All
I'm
right.
showing her how to
Well,
do
you
the
guys
back end stuff. You know what I mean? So
Cool.
get her used to all the shit.
All right, you guys have a great day. I'll talk to you guys later.
Thank you to
Hold
all the
down, bro.
participants. Thank you for coming.
Not a
Thank you,
problem.
Roy.
Almost there.
Appreciate
Almost
it.
there.
All right, bye.
Ricky Knight. Thank you, people. Look, people. I gotta drop these kids off in the toilet. I gotta go take me a
Yeah,
deuce. We out of here like Chuck Woolery and 2 and 2. See y'all
already.
later. Thank you, Jaded. Thank you, man. Appreciate it.